Hey, Grace kids. So I'll let you in on a secret. Sometimes as we grow, we're kids, you might feel like your friends or family, they might treat you as if you were still younger. Like they don't grow. Like, so you're in first grade, you think that like they treat you in your preschool. When you're a third grader, why do you treat me like I'm a first grader? You're in fifth grade someday. I'm not a third grader. That happens to everybody. Here's a picture of my family. You're going to see me. This is a family reunion years ago. That's me standing there quite awkwardly, kind of weird. But even me, when I became like a college graduate, when I became an engineer, I became a pastor. It was kind of weird for them to realize, yeah, this is Tim, the pastor now. That actually happened to Jesus. So we're in a series right now called Who is This Man? We're talking about different ways, how different people viewed Jesus. Last week we talked about how did God view Jesus? God viewed him as his beloved son, his loved son. This week is how his friends in his hometown and his family viewed him. And it's like his family really struggled having their view of Jesus grow. So two passages, we're going through the series right now through Gospel of Mark, the second book in the New Testament. And so Mark chapter 3, verses 20 and 21. Mark 3, 20 and 21. Says, one time Jesus entered a house and the crowds began to gather again. Soon he and his disciples couldn't even find time to eat. There were so many people wanted to see him. Kind of like a rock star, where he went. He was preaching and doing miracles. When his family heard what was happening, were they excited? No. They thought he lost his mind. They tried to take him away. He's out of his mind, they said. Like his family never grew and adapted. Like this was actually this son of Mary and his stepdad Joseph, the brother. I mean, Jesus had like regular brothers and sisters like so many of us do. They did not see him as the Son of God. A couple chapters later, 3 chapters later, in Mark chapter 6. So he has this incredible ministry, begins teaching in a synagogue where he grew up, like his hometown church. And it says, the next Sabbath he began teaching in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. They asked, where did he get all this wisdom and the power to perform such miracles? Then they scoffed. He's just a carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon, and his sisters live right here among us. They were deeply offended and refused to believe in him. Then Jesus told them a prophet is honored everywhere except in his own hometown, among his relatives and his own family. Because of their unbelief, he couldn't do any miracles among them except to place his hands on a few sick people and heal them. Yeah, it's like his own family, his own hometown, never grew in their understanding of Jesus. He was God all the time, but they didn't grow. So here's this week's lesson for you and for me. Are you growing in how you view Jesus? Some of us, we freeze in time. We see Jesus as, the 8-pound, 6-ounce baby Jesus in the crib and the Easter Jesus who died on the cross, and don't grow in the fact that he is active in your life right now. My challenge to you, from the story of how his own family, his friends, and his hometown viewed him, are you growing in your view of Jesus?